Wrestling fans, thank you for joining us this week right here for Wrestlevision. I'm your host, I'm Scotty Bender, and I'm joined by the eyesore,
the rating savior, handsome Randall Burton.
Fans, this week we're going to have a little fun this week. We're going to have a little team building. The producer feels the shows lately have been a little dry this summer. It's been a hot summer. We're going to play some hide and go seek, and handsome Randy, you're going to hide, and I'm going to look for you. You've got 30 minutes before the show's up. If I don't find you, you win. But if I find you, I win.
Hey, that works for me.
So fans, we're going to play a little hide and go seek. Also, you're going to see an interview, an exclusive interview with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. We had the chance to catch up with him at the big Warrior One show a couple weeks ago up in Toronto, Ontario. Also, you're going to see interviews from other wrestlers that were on the show as the weeks progress. And looks like we started.
The darkness will be ours. You'll be here. You'll be here.
Well, fans, here we go. I'm going to try to find handsome Randy. I've got 30 minutes. This shouldn't be that hard. I mean, come on. Where's he going to hide? Here we go, six-man tag team action for the six-man tag team trophy. We've got the Natural Born Blondes, Eric Everlast, Jason Atlas, and Steve Kruz, led by Mad Dog Bobby Rogers, taking on the Mass TripleX. Whoa, wait a minute.
The hell is that, Bender? It's
Whoa.
It's Hellcat's son, head of the South City. He's calling for timeout. And we have to give Hellcat the respect and props that he deserves, Mr. Bender.
Foremost South Syndicate members, Spaz and TripleX, along with Pyskita at one time. Part of his diabolical plan.
Diabolical, Mr. Bender?
Diabolical.
As the acting attorney for Asawa Syndicate stateside services, I object to your characterization of Hellcat's business plan. His business model has proven successful, both in financial and esoteric ways, Mr. Bender. Let's wait.
A lot of people have been injured. A lot of people.
Silence. Let's listen.
TripleX, shut your mouth.
There's no business being out here.
We know who sucks, chummy. Go, slurp. Let me tell you something. This is probably the biggest announcement you morons have ever heard in your life. Tonight, and one night only for your viewing pleasure, if this Jamoke, TripleX's team, beats the Blondes,
Not gonna happen.
it better not happen because they'll start reconsidering your employment here. But I'll tell you what, TripleX, I don't care what these morons say. I know they want to see me back in that ring. So tonight, TripleX, I made a bet in this place when you were 3 rows back. You win this match tonight, you walk out with that trophy, guess what? Later on, you walk back out here and you can face me.
Hellcat's retired, though. I knew it was a farce, Ivan. What? He can still wrestle.
Yeah. It'll be on. You win it, it's me and you, big boy. Me and you. You better take it out.
As his attorney, I can personally state that Hellcat is still in severe pain, severe physical limitation, and partially traumatized by his partial injuries. How dare you say he could always wrestle?
Here we go. We got action now with Kruz. Pounding away at Spaz.
He has always.
Enough of your legal jargon. I don't understand it. I don't care to understand it.
Of course you can't
I
understand
think he's lying.
He's not lying. He's putting his life and his career on the line just because of the
Hangman's neckbreaker.
just because of the backstabbing TripleX and all the actions he has taken over the years. I admire Hellcat's attitude, putting his health and risk and well interest Putting it aside, Ben. Putting it aside. And now we got the six-man
Right now,
title match.
you're here to call it down the middle. No objectivity. You're just a wrestling journalist.
I'm here to call this match down the middle.
Oh.
I freely admit I am not objective when it comes to Sour Syndicate, even though I could be.
Now Scotty being tagged in is grabs up Steve Kruz, scoops him up, slams him down. Middle rope. Oh! Moonsault, hooks the far leg, neutral.
Smart move.
Everlast on the outside.
Whether I like Saikita or not, smart move to go for the quick cover here in the six-man tag. Because you know, these things, eventually they break down. It's going to be hard to get a pin cover without somebody interfering. And I see the power. I got to step in, guys.
Oh,
the power
drop.
Exactly of Steve Kruz. He's held titles in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. And he could be part of not only the first six-man tag champions here in NWA Upstate, part of the inaugural NWA Upstate six-tag championship.
Breaking the wishbone.
How's that feel, huh?
Now Eric Everlast, knee right to the lower abdominal area. I can tell you right now, Dusty Taker, Adam Bloodstone, your referee, he's definitely going to have his hands full with this match.
It is an unenviable position to be in, Bender. Not only is it unenviable, I wouldn't want to be in Dusty's shoes.
Now the Southpaw tagged in, Jason Atlas, former AAU bodybuilding champion, trained by the Golden Greek, John Tolos, now whips in Saikita. Scoops him up. Oh, side slam. 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
Again, very smart tag team wrestling. It applies to 4-man as well as 6-man matches, Bender. Cut the ring in half. Keep your opponent on your side of the ring.
Big body slam by Jason Atlas on Saikita. You seen that elbow? Oh, what elevation. Drives it right in the sternum. Cover. Doesn't hook the leg and only a 2. Now Jason Atlas dragging up Saikita by his mask. Oh, and then right into the double boot of Steve Kruz and Eric Everlast. Now Steve Kruz tagged in. As you can see, the triple teaming, double teaming, I don't care what you call it, it's illegal by the Natural Born Blondes.
Well, 3 times 1, that would be triple teaming, Bender. I don't know where you studied remedial math at.
Kruz misses with the back elbow. Saikita. Oh, necktie clothesline. By both men. Both had the same idea. Now you can see Dusty Taker laying down the 10 count.
Well, now, Bender, this is a championship match. There is no reigning champion. What happens if there's a double count out? What do we do with the title?
Hellcat will probably award it to the Blondes. I mean, come on. Everything he does is shady.
Now, why are you so objective in your subjectivity?
Wait a minute! Double cross body block by TripleX! So TripleX taking over on Atlas. Big clothesline. Follows up with the other. The cover. New 6-man trophy show.
I think TripleX has something in that forearm. I think it's something surgically embedded. No one should go down hard from a clothesline.
Oh, now Bobby Rogers exerting his managerial presence. Grabbing on the top rope as TripleX goes over.
He was not exerting his managerial presence.
Oh, now Spaz drop kick.
Now that's illegal. Now that's illegal.
Now Kruz taking Spaz as he goes over.
Now that was legal.
Both Eric Everlast and Saikita, only men left on the ring apron and into the ring. Wait a minute, there goes Saikita off the top, corkscrew. Oh!
That was dangerous.
The fans here at the Ukrainian club are on their feet. And Saikita throwing caution to the wind. Using his body as a battering ram.
There was impressive. Look, it's an exceptional icon, Eric Everlast. Is he going to go airborne?
Unfamiliar territory for this big man. There he goes. Oh! Eric Everlast launching his body over the top rope.
Air Everlast, Bender. Air Everlast.
Wait a minute, the fans are at ringside. What the hell's going on? Double chicken wing. Oh, right into the pedigree by Steve Kruz. Hooks the leg.
What is Atlas doing? What are they doing? What the hell is going on here? What are they doing?
Apparently the Natural Born Blondes are having a problem with whoever makes the 3 count now. Their window of opportunity can be closing. Schoolboy roll-ups. 1, 2, and it's over. It's TripleX, Spaz and Pyskita, your winners.
The Blondes had it won, Bender. They had it won. There's no way their opponents could have made the save. Yet selfishness, greed, and avarice got in the way. Either Everlast, Atlas, or Kruz gets the pin. Who the matters? They win the title.
And the fans are on their feet as they are applauding their new six-man tag team trophy champions.
And now, what's happening? TripleX is going to face Hellcat? Does that what's going to happen?
TripleX is going to get 5 minutes with the owner of NWA Upstate.
There's got to be something in the Constitution that stops this, Bender. I got to find the legal loophole. I can't stand for this. This is outrageous, illegal, immoral, and uneconomic. Besides, it's not environmentally safe. I got to get a beta blocker. I'm going. You're on your own.
Ivan the Impaler leaving the broadcast booth as they're going to need his lawyer services, his legal assistance in the back. Oh, wait. And now it looks like the Blondes. Oh, wait a minute, Steve Kruz. Steve Kruz is the sacrificial lamb. Oh! Double-seated choke slam. Wait a minute, now Eric Everlast and Jason Atlas are getting into it. They just disposed of Mr. One Night Stand, Steve Kruz.
There's no law
now,
library.
Ivan, you're back.
There's no law library, Bender. What the hell's wrong with this place?
And now, wait a minute, now Atlas and Everlast get into him. Oh! Double your pleasure, double your fun. Low blow by Steve Kruz.
The fans at the Ukrainian Hall have not been this excited since Viktor Yushchenko's upset election victory in the Ukrainian presidential campaign, persevering and perverting justice and the American way in the Ukraine. But this—
Oh, no, Steve Kruz!
This is
low blow to Mad Dog Bobby Rogers.
These guys are more dysfunctional than the Michael Jackson family. What the hell's going on here, Bender?
Mr. One Night Stand looks like he's been officially relieved of his duties as part of the Natural Born Blondes, and we'll see what lies in store for Jason Atlas, Eric Everlast, and Mad Dog Bobby Rogers.
Someone give me a glycerin patch, please!
That looks like Hellcat and TripleX. Prior to that six-man tag team trophy championship match, TripleX was promised 5 minutes with Hellcat, the owner of NWA Upstate and the president of the Osama Syndicate.
You know something, Bender?
They were able to win the match, and they did.
I don't understand why Hellcat made this challenge. I don't understand why he put himself at risk like this. Everyone knows that the Blondes had dissension, there were some problems, and them winning that six-man tag was by no means a given. I have to think that Hellcat has some kind of master plan at foot right now.
On the outside, you can see Johnny Kayfabe, mortal enemies of TripleX. The last time these guys hooked up, TripleX defeated Johnny Kayfabe. Johnny Kayfabe was going to get 5 minutes with his, or actually take his wife home. That's horrible. Oh, wait, Hellcat fight back. Some right hands.
Hellcat's
remember
back.
Hellcat, one of the top independent wrestlers on the East Coast at one time before retirement ended his career.
If his back can hold up, then he's got the upper hand on TripleX. Just no one knows the state of his back.
Now TripleX putting the, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
We saw the smash man earlier on, taking the Japanese flag. Oh, right across the back of TripleX. Oh, he just laid him out. Oh my God, just pounding away
vicious swing of that
And a
cane.
square right between the eyes.
And again.
Now it looks like Johnny Kayfabe Hellcat and this mysterious masked wrestler are having their way with TripleX.
Wait a second, I think I know who that is.
Oh!
He's a smaller guy. He looks familiar based on the size
I
of
have
the
no idea
arms.
who he is.
I think I know.
Give it up.
I don't want to.
Oh!
I don't want to guess and be wrong. He's taking that mask off, but I think it's somebody we saw here earlier tonight. I think it's somebody. No! Oh my God! It's Charisma.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
I didn't think it was him, Bender. I really didn't think it was him, but Charisma's back, and he's part of the Osawa Syndicate.
Charisma going to the dark side of wrestling, joining the Osawa Syndicate, and now he goes up to the top. We haven't seen Charisma, and what a return he's making. Oh!
The Osawa Syndicate has their tendrils all over. They managed to get Charisma. Again, Hellcat comes out. We said he had a master plan up his sleeve, and this is it. Sickening.
And now Johnny Kayfabe Hellcat and the newly acquired Charisma taking over on TripleX. TripleX had 5 minutes with Hellcat to his own. And I guess when you own the company, you make your own rules. And the rules you do make, you don't have to abide by.
That's a very, very true point. I told you Hellcat had to have some kind of master plan going on. Why else would he put that little stipulation in place in the Blondes match? But right now, Hellcat's got the last laugh. Charisma's back, and he's turned.
He's really mad. He's actually throwing empty aluminum cans around the arena here.
Watch as Ivan goes to retrieve it for the deposit, Bender.
What did you expect to find? I wonder that you know that your gods never live. Never you mind where the feeling goes. It's all because I've said so.
Even let's go to
Fans! We are here in Fort Erie, Ontario with another legendary fan, the old guy. Now, old guy, first of all, yes, pose for the camera. This is your chance. Now, did you ever wrestle at any point in your life, old guy?
No, I've never wrestled.
You've must have gotten some fights, though, right?
But just about, yeah. I've been a wrestling fan since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I've seen a lot of great ones.
Now, we're roughly the same age, you and I. You go back to the days of like Lord Athol Layton and the original Sheik and that?
Oh, yes.
I see you going out with the wrestlers, Los Italianos. There's bad blood between you guys, right?
Well, the Italianos, I know, that it just seems like they don't like me, so they always seem to come after me.
Aren't you afraid they're going to attack you?
No.
But if they did attack you, you'd have to get a lawyer, right?
Right, yeah.
With all due respect, I'm calling you a liar. Because the way you handle yourself, you had to have gone toe to toe.
I've never wrestled.
Focus on his face. Look at his face.
Me? I'm not scared of anybody.
Aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid that someone's going to damage that $1 million face?
No, they wouldn't do that. I know better. I know they'll never hurt me because I know how to protect myself.
You don't hire a good lawyer. You get into a wrestling
Even the old man's out of his seat. He is pissed.
Oh, that old man, he needs some of my beta blockers. He's going to have a heart attack.
This is breaking down. Now the daughter's on the shoulders. This can't be good.
What's...
Oh, my God.
I've looked everywhere. Man, a loss. I can't find him.
This is driving me nuts. Looked everywhere and I can't find him. I mean, I'm great at hide and go seek. I thought I'd at least be able to smell him. I mean, I could pick up a scent like that. Wrestling fans, we're here at the Warrior One Wrestling Show. What an extravaganza. I'm here with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. He'll be competing in a three-way match with Adrian Extremo and Kid Cash. Thank you for joining us, Bryan.
Oh, no problem.
You've had quite a list of impressive trainers throughout your years. Talk a little bit about being trained by some of the greats.
Well, you're really quite lucky when you get to be trained by guys like Shawn Michaels and William Regal and Rudy Boy Gonzalez. I mean, the list goes on of guys that I've been able to train with. And the difference is like a guy like Loki, somebody like that, he's wrestled all over, and he's had to learn how to do things the right way, the hard way, by just learning through experience. I was taught the right way from the beginning, and like a lot of those guys, they have to travel around and be taught that sort of thing, where I was taught straight from the beginning, which just helps, so. You're known for quite extensive travel. You've worked a variety of promotions. Any hot spots that you enjoy going to? Any certain promotions that come to mind that when you're booked, you enjoy going there? My favorite places to wrestle are in Europe and Japan. They're just, I think the quality of wrestlers over there is a different kind of wrestler than there is in the United States, and they're more athletes, whereas most of the guys in the United States are more fans who became wrestlers, and I like that aspect of it a lot. Speaking of Japan, how would you compare the fans in Japan to the fans here in the States? They're actually, everybody says they're different, but they're actually quite similar, I think. Just the difference being say they're different from Ring of Honor fans, but the Japanese fans respect wrestling, and they know all sorts of different martial arts, so they understand things better. Like, they know what's going on, and, they cheer for things that are just different, just for effort. They appreciate effort, which a lot of American fans don't, so. Who's been one of your more favorite wrestlers to work with in the ring? My favorite person to wrestle is Robbie Brookside, and it's because he fights you, and he makes you fight him back, and that's what I like about wrestling. I got to ask you about the cat of mutilation. That's honestly one of my favorite terms for a submission hold. How did that name come to fruition? It actually, I didn't know anything about it. I just called it a double arm submission. I was like, and then I had wrestled the match, and then after the match, Low Key came up to me and said, good to see you beat somebody with the cattle mutilation. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, that's the name of your move, the cattle mutilation. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I was like, okay, and I completely forgot about it. Then I saw Christopher Daniels a couple months later, and he goes, yeah, I saw you beat somebody with the cattle mutilation again. What the hell? That's the name of the move. And so it just kind of stuck from there. Like I never wanted to call it that, so now I'm calling it Arms Across America, just because it's cheesy. I love the cat of mutilation. That is great, though, and it is a very effective move. What can you give our fans out there? A lot of wrestlers watch our show, fans who are trying to become wrestlers who are trying to make it up. Is there any advice you can give to them? Like earlier on, you stated you learned the right way. Is there anything that you could talk to them as far as their training and how to make it in this business? A lot of guys think they can make it in wrestling and be lazy. I think one of the biggest problems in the United States and even in Europe and everything is that the wrestlers themselves don't treat wrestling seriously. They don't treat themselves as athletes. They don't train like athletes. They don't eat like athletes. And because of that, it's almost embarrassing sometimes, some of the shows that you're on. Like, you're with guys who, they have no business wrestling. And, they certainly shouldn't be wrestling somebody like me or Kid Cash or any of those guys, And so the thing is that if you want to be a professional wrestler, you've got to train like a professional athlete. And if you don't, and if you're making excuses, then that's just what they are. They're just excuses. American Dragon, thank you, Bryan Danielson, for joining us. Good luck in your career. And again, thank you for talking to us, and good luck tomorrow. Thank you. Wrestling fans, the show's over. 30 minutes has gone by, and Handsome Randy is still not found. I can't believe it. I'm a master of hide and go seek. But Handsome Randy, I admit it, he won. He beat me. So would someone just please find him? I want to get out of here, okay? Enough already. Hide and go seek's over. I just wish someone would find Handsome Randy. I've looked everywhere. I can't find him.